there. Oh, I'm so glad you're joining me today. I'm the book lady. And essentially what we do here is I read 2 books to you and we talk about them a little bit. Well, today my 2 books are special. Let me tell you why. There's an author named Jennifer Lindridge, and she lives in South Africa, which is very far away from where I live. That's why I brought my globe. I live here, and you have to go all the way down, almost halfway around the world to where Jennifer lives. And she writes some wonderful books. And the illustrations, remember, that's the grown-up word for the pictures or the drawings, are wonderful. So she sent these books to my friend and said, please give these to the book lady. I couldn't believe it. So I have them, and I want to share them with you because they're fun and they're funny. One of the books is a true story. It's about her. Jennifer wrote this about her life, and it is called 11 Dogs Live With Me. Isn't that funny? 11 dogs. Wow. Then the other book is especially fun because it has fun with words and things, and the illustrator has some fun too. And I'll show that to you when we read it. It's called the Fuzz Fuzz. So why don't we begin with 11 Dogs Live With Me. Wow. I love the cover. Look at all those dogs. They're great. All right, here we go. 11 dogs live with me. Far more than 1, 2, or even 3. There are great, big, huge ones, and there are some teeny tiny. They strut with wagging tails and noses very shiny. Some have pointy ears and others have ears that flop around. Oftentimes they speak aloud and make funny sounds. Oh! There are puppies and old dogs, which are both good, you see. All of them are rescue pups that come to live with me. Shelter furries with lots of love to give now that they are free. And see, she even included her adoption certificate for the dog because she adopted the dog. The basset never listens, and the dachshund barks nonstop. The schipperke has far too much fur and sheds it with each belly flop. I have a dog like that too. And this page has no words on it, but it sure has wonderful pictures. It looks to me like the dogs are taking a nap. And I counted and I found 11 dogs. Yee. The Jack Russell is very busy. She runs around all day. Most of them are mixed breeds and do nothing but play and play and play. They run, bark, and make a mess, but I wouldn't want them any less. Their favorite thing to do in the morning is to sit at the gate and bark at all the joggers rushing by. Hello, they say, going to the park? Where are you headed? Ooh, you're looking good. Nice sneakers. Woof. I just love this book. All of them love tickles. All of them love cuddles. All of them especially love jumping into muddy puddles. They don't mind a good brushing. They adore a tummy rub. They're fine with me trimming their nails, but they hate baths in the tub. When it rains, they won't go outside. It doesn't matter how much I chide. Come, my loves, come stand with me. You really must come out and wee. Another picture I love is she's standing there in the rain and you can really see where it's not raining, right under her umbrella. They get excited about the car. It doesn't matter if we're driving near or far. They stick their heads out in the breeze, and the wind blows away all their pesky fleas. Oh, they love to lie on their backs in the sun while warming up their tickly tums. When it's cold, they get the shakes and shivers, so I knit them jerseys to stop their quivers. She knits little sweaters and hats for her doggies. Every day I take them for a walk, but only after I've given them a talk. Now, don't embarrass me by jumping up on strangers' knees. They say hello to each fellow mutt. They sniff the air and smell their... At night, they snuggle up in bed. There's hardly any room for my head. Oh, what a happy, happy picture. I'm going to show it to you because it's a happy picture. Is that a happy dog? At breakfast and dinner, woo, they eat a lot. They never leave even a crumb in the pot. Wow, that's a lot of dog bowls. 11 dogs is such a lot, but I'd rather have it this way than not. Woof, woof. And that's the end. It's just a happy book. And I think, one time I had 2 dogs, and it made me nervous. I wasn't sure I could handle 2 dogs, but they loved each other and took care of each other. They were very, very good friends. So she has 11. That's a lot of fun. Okay, now I'm going to read the Fuzz Fuzz. This is a fun book. Like I told you, it has funny words for funny things, but it also has very creative drawing. Let's find out what I'm talking about. Jen and Deb were sitting side by side in the summer sunshine. Everything was quiet until... Jen, look! Shrieks Deb, all in an excited rush. What? Where? Wonders Jen. There, Jenny, Jen, there! That! Look! Look! There is the Fuzz Fuzz. What's a Fuzz Fuzz? I think you're just being silly. says Jen doubtfully. No, it's there. I cannot see what you see, says Jen. Oh, look harder. Where? There. Next to the wallah-wallah-bing-bang is the Fuzz Fuzz. Jen shakes her head. She cannot see the Fuzz Fuzz. Where? There! Next to the wallah-wallah-bing-bang, below the trip-trap, is the Fuzz Fuzz. Jen still can't see it. Deb tries again. There! Next to the wallah-wallah-bing-bang, below the trip-trap, the same color as Seesaw, How's Your Ma? It's Fuzz Fuzz. Why can't Jen see the Fuzz Fuzz? Wonders Deb. He tries again. There, Jen! Next to the wallah-wallah-bing-bang, below the trip-trap, the same color as Seesaw, How's Your Ma? To the left of hic-hac-I-just-got-back is the Fuzz Fuzz. Nope. Jen just shakes her head. She still can't see the thing that is the Fuzz Fuzz. Oh, Deb is so frustrated. Mr. Jones and Jumping Crickets, why can't Jen see the Fuzz Fuzz? He closes his eyes and he thinks very hard. He tries again. Jen, listen to me. There, next to the wallah-wallah-bing-bang, below the trip-trap, the same color as Seesaw, How's Your Ma? To the left of hic-hac-I-just-got-back, 3 hops around the corner, and 5 jumps down from babble-dee-boom. There is the Fuzz Fuzz. Where? There. Really? Yes. I can't see it. Oh, look harder. No. Jen still cannot see the Fuzz Fuzz. Oh me, oh my. Jen, there, next to the wallah-wallah-bing-bang, below the trip-trap, the same color as Seesaw, How's Your Ma? To the left of hic-hac-I-just-got-back, 3 hops around the corner and 5 jumps down from babble-dee-boom. 5 steps away from zip-zip-zap-zop. But a slip and a slide and a wiggle from the zoogle. Under a mound of shoo-shoo-woo-woos that rest on a plank of plifties. A tango to the left and a cha-cha to the right. That llama-llama-llama-'d their way over here. 2 sit next to the giant bear. That's where the Fuzz Fuzz is, Jen. Jen squints and looks very hard. And true enough, there, right next to the wallah-wallah-bing-bang, below the trip-trap, the same color as Seesaw, How's Your Ma? To the left of hic-hac-I-just-got-back, 3 hops around the corner and 5 jumps down from babble-dee-boom. 5 steps away from zip-zip-zap-zop. But a slide and a slip and a wiggle from the zoogle, a tango to the left, and a cha-cha to the right, under a mound of shoo-shoo-hoo-hoos that rest on a plank of plifties that llama-llama-llama their way over here to sit right next to the giant bear. Look. There! Right there is the smallest, sweetest little Fuzz Fuzz that ever was. And it was just a little kitten. But I read this book several times, and I started to notice that on almost every page, you see a little tiny bit. Do you see down here in the bottom corner? Little tiny bit of the Fuzz Fuzz, which is what Dev calls a kitty cat. So I kept looking, and I thought, well, I don't see one on this page, but actually, if you look very closely, there's a little bit of its tail. See, Dev had fun names for different things. The wallah-wallah-bing-bang. That was some kind of a toy, but that's what he called it. And he describes things like how you move or actual toys or things with different names than maybe you and I would use. But look in the corner again. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There's a little bit of Fuzz Fuzz tail. I think it's his tail. Now, where I really saw Fuzz Fuzz, let's see, oh, yes. Same color as Seesaw, How's Your Mama? I think the little bit of the Fuzz Fuzz is right down here. See? It's like it's one of its teeth. And so that's a lot of the fun of this book, is going through the pages and finding the little tiny bits of the Fuzz Fuzz. Yeah. On this one, it's not hidden that well, but I had trouble finding it because I was just looking at this whole page. There was so much to look at. But what's that wrapped around his leg right there? I would say that's the Fuzz Fuzz tail. So this was a fun book. I think it's very clever, and I hope that Jennifer Lindridge had fun writing this book, because it certainly is fun to read this book. And, this page was all bear, right? But do you see my finger? I think we see some Fuzz Fuzz. I don't think that's part of the bear. So this book is a lot of fun, and I had so much fun reading it. Some of the words are, they're really different. So you have to really read closely to say them. It's easy to make a mistake, but it's a fun book. And I love the pictures and the drawings in this book. And then 11 dogs. I like the way Jennifer tells us that, some of the dogs have pointy ears. You've probably seen dogs with pointy ears, or maybe you have a dog with pointy ears. And some dogs have ears that just hang down like that. My dog they just hang. And I like to rub her ears. And guess what? She likes it when I rub them. And have you noticed, if you ever go out in a car, sometimes you'll come up to a red light and you see a dog hanging out of the car window. And the dog just seems so happy. I think they like the wind blowing on their face, and they like to see the world, and that's a lot of fun for them. That's like going to an amusement park to go for a little car ride. So she really, I think she understands dogs so well, and she understands what makes them happy, and I think that's why she has 11 dogs. Now, I think this is cute. Look at those 3 little dog bottoms. Aren't they funny? And of course, some dogs have tails that do stick up like that. Others have tails that hang down. My dog just has a little stub, doesn't really have much of a tail. Anyway, I think 11 Dogs is a fun book, and it has wonderful pictures. And these were sent to me from South Africa. Remember, I told you it's far away. There it is. You have to go all the way across the ocean, plus up. You cross the equator, see? You're down in this part of the world, and you cross up here to the United States. That would be a very, very long plane ride. But I was so excited to receive these books, and I hope you enjoyed these books as much as I enjoyed reading them to you. Now, usually I get my books at the library, and I have a library card, and I go to the library, and sometimes the librarian will help me. That's the man or woman who works at the library. And I'll say, I want a certain book. I've heard it's a really good book. Can you help me find it? And they will. Sometimes I walk around the library and I look at the different books and I pull them out and I go through. I wonder if my friends would like this book. And I look at the story and I look at the characters and I looked at the illustrations because I'm hoping that you will enjoy them as much as I enjoy them. And of course, you know I enjoy reading these books to you so much. And I hope you tell your friends to tune in now and then to the Book Lady. And you can also find the Book Lady. If you miss some of my books, you can find the Book Lady on YouTube because I read them there too. So today we read 2 special books that were sent to me very long way from South Africa, and it's by Jennifer Lindridge. And I hope that Jennifer Lindridge will watch the Book Lady, and let's all say thank you to her for sharing her books with us. I hope you had a wonderful time and that you keep reading. Remember, books they're kind of like our friends. We can share them with other people, or we can just curl up and read them by ourselves. And for those of you who do not know how to read yet, don't worry. I find books that have wonderful illustrations, and without even reading the words, you will understand the story. And you know, several of the pages in Jennifer Lindridge's book here didn't really have a whole lot of words, but you know exactly what's going on. For instance, there are no words on that page, but we know what's going on. I would say that's 11 dogs just taking a little snooze. And it makes me happy. So I hope that you continue to enjoy books as much as I do. And I will be back, and I will bring you 2 more books. In fact, I think after I leave here today, I think I'm going to go to the library. Maybe I'll see you there. Until next time, I'm the Book Lady. Bye-bye.